you've decided to lose weight. Maybe you've just had a baby and you want to shed those extra baby weight pounds. Maybe you've recently undergone a transition, like you've got a new job, or maybe you've moved to a new city. Maybe you're even experiencing some relationship challenges, and perhaps these stressful changes have thrown off your routine a little bit, and maybe you've been eating more than you usually do as a result. Or maybe you're just having difficulty with your weight as a result of some health challenges like diabetes or high cholesterol. Whatever the reasons, I want to talk to you a little bit about some of the challenges you might face along your journey and what steps you can take to achieve your weight loss goals in a healthy, heart-happy way. So we start to develop a perception and belief about ourselves and our place in the world from a very, very young age. And often these beliefs about ourselves are reinforced across the lifespan from a variety of different places. Could be friends, family, colleagues, partners, peers, the media, that's a big one, until we've created a core belief about ourselves that really isn't so kind. It's a belief that might say, I'm not thin enough, I'm not smart enough, I'm not successful enough, I'm not good enough. Whatever it is, that shaming kind of narrative just ends up playing over and over in our minds like a broken record, and it makes it very difficult to feel whole and good about ourselves just as we are. And it also makes it really difficult to make any positive, tangible changes. Shaming ourselves in this way is emotionally exhausting and often leaves us just completely immobilized so that we just stay stagnant and we don't do anything all, and then no change occurs. The first step in becoming healthy and fit is to become more aware of this self-sabotaging dialogue that goes on in your head. Begin to notice the times when this kind of negative self-talk comes up. Who you're with, what you're doing, what's going on, what's happening around you, and really just try to catch yourself in that moment and say to yourself, no, or stop, I'm not going to speak to myself this way. Try and replace that shaming voice with more positive, goal-oriented words and more goal-oriented language. The way that you think affects how you feel, and the way that you feel affects the choices that you make and the things that you do. So you want to align your thoughts about yourself with the path you've created in front of you to help you, not hinder you, in your weight loss goals. Secondly, set realistic weight loss goals to become the healthiest, happiest you. Losing 10 pounds in 2 weeks is not only unrealistic, it's super unhealthy and not sustainable. Create a visual cue of some kind, like a chart or a weekly planner, to identify and track your goals. Becoming the healthiest and most fit version of yourself is not a quick fix, and you want to make lifestyle changes for longevity and not for the superficial. Step 3, and I know you've probably heard this 1,000 times before, maybe 1,000,000 times before, but eat a well-balanced diet and certainly don't skip meals. You need fuel to function, to be the best mother, father, sister, colleague, student, partner. You assume so many different roles in any given day, and you need to fill your brain and your body with empowering foods like fresh fruit and veggies and proteins, nuts, legumes, and water. Go ahead, indulge in moderation. Have a spoonful of your favorite ice cream or a bite of your favorite cookie. But please, limit your intake of sugar and processed foods. It really does nothing for your weight loss goals or for your body, and it really disrupts our emotional regulatory system. Step 4, exercise and weight-bearing activities. Lots of people say to me, I struggle with exercise and I don't like it, it's boring. But you're more likely to stick to an exercise plan if you do something that you love. So go and find something that excites you. Maybe it's yoga or hiking or biking or swimming or dancing, running, maybe it's walking the dog, whatever it is. Do something that you love. Also, do strength training exercises. So muscle weighs more than fat, but it takes up less space in the body. So if you think about a pound of muscle as being sort of akin to the size of a golf ball in your body, and then think of a pound of fat as being akin to the size of a stick of butter, perhaps. Try to make that connection. Muscle burns fat, so the more muscle you have, the stronger and healthier you're going to be. Lastly, I really want you to celebrate your successes. For some reason, we find it easier to be hard on ourselves than we do to take stock of the things we've done really well. So when you've achieved some of your goals, go out there and celebrate. Maybe it's going to a movie, or having a glass of wine with your best friend, or taking a day off and going on a road trip with your husband. Whatever it is, find a way to acknowledge and honor all the hard work you've done. It really has a major purpose in establishing healthy neural pathways in our brain that tell us, I am good enough, I am strong enough, I am beautiful and amazing. So in conclusion, losing weight and becoming the healthiest, most heart-happy person you can be takes time, discipline, and a commitment to being authentic along the way. Stop that shaming voice in your head that brings you down. Set realistic goals, eat right and exercise, and celebrate all the wonderful things that you've done well. Thank you so much for listening to my talk today. I've really enjoyed this, and I hope that you've learned something and feel ready to achieve your goals. Bye for now.